That evening, I returned home early from work. I wanted to surprise my wife with dinner, maybe rekindle the love that had grown distant between us. But the real surprise was waiting for me. As I set the bags on the counter, I heard laughter outside. The front door opened, and there she was, holding hands with another man. My heart froze. They stopped in shock when they saw me standing there. Her eyes widened with fear, while his lips curled into a smug grin. In that moment, my world shattered, but my mind turned cold. For a second, silence swallowed the room. She stammered, "It's not what you think." But the way she pulled her hand back from his told me everything. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. Instead, I smiled, and that terrified her more than anger ever could. I had suspected this for months, her late nights, the secrecy, the sudden distance. I had prepared myself. And now, seeing them together, my pain turned into something sharper. I realized my wife wasn't just cheating, she was flaunting it, and if she wanted war, I was ready to end it. The man tried to speak, but I cut him off. "You're in my house," I said coldly. He shifted uncomfortably, glancing at her, unsure if he should stay. My wife looked at me, pleading with her eyes, but I didn't budge. "Get comfortable," I told them. "This will only take a minute." They thought I was bluffing. They thought I'd break down. But instead, I walked calmly to my study, opened the drawer, and pulled out a folder I had been preparing for weeks. Inside was everything: photos, receipts, messages, proof of her betrayal, my weapon of revenge. I tossed the folder onto the table in front of them. Pages spilled out, every lie she told, every secret meeting, every betrayal documented. Her face went pale. Her lover's smirk disappeared. "You thought I didn't know?" I asked. "I knew everything." She tried to grab the papers, but I pulled them back. "Don't worry," I said. "These aren't just for me. They're for my lawyer." Her jaw dropped. She realized this wasn't just a confrontation. It was the beginning of the end. And my revenge had only just begun. I told them both to sit. My wife begged me to stop, tears streaming down her face. "We can fix this," she whispered. But I wasn't listening. I pulled out the final document, our prenuptial agreement. She had signed it without much thought years ago, laughing that we'd never need it. But today it became her nightmare. The clause was simple. If she ever cheated, she would walk away with nothing. No house. No money. Nothing. Her lover shifted nervously, realizing the woman he was with was about to lose everything. Her cries grew louder. She reached for me, but I stepped back. "You didn't just cheat on me," I said. "You disrespected everything we built. And now you'll pay the price." I called my lawyer on speaker, right there in front of them, confirming the divorce papers were ready. The silence on the other end of the line was broken only by my wife's sobbing. Her lover stood up, muttering, "I didn't sign up for this," before walking out, leaving her alone to face the storm. She collapsed on the floor, begging, but my heart was steel. The days that followed were brutal for her. Her family found out. Friends distanced themselves. The community whispered behind her back. She lost her reputation, her comfort, her so-called love, all in one stroke. Every time she tried to fight back, the evidence silenced her. My lawyer shredded every argument. The prenup held firm. Her betrayal had not only destroyed our marriage, it had destroyed her life. And I didn't lift a hand in violence. My revenge wasn't rage. It was justice, served cold, in the most brutal way possible. She called me late at night begging for another chance. "Please don't do this. I made a mistake." But betrayal isn't a mistake. It's a choice, and she made hers the moment. She walked into my home with another man. I told her calmly, "You ended this, not me. You thought I was blind, but I saw everything. And now, you'll live with the consequences." Her sobs echoed through the phone before I hung up. For once, I felt no guilt, only clarity. My love had been real. Hers was a lie. Months passed, and the divorce was finalized. She left with nothing but regret. The man she betrayed me for? He vanished, leaving her to rot in her loneliness. I moved forward, stronger, sharper, no longer chained by lies. People told me I was cruel, but they didn't live through the nights. I cried alone while she laughed with someone else. My revenge wasn't cruelty, it was balance. I gave her exactly what she gave me, emptiness. Only mine was wrapped in truth, while hers was cloaked in shame. Now when I look back, I don't see pain anymore. I see survival. My wife walked into our home with her lover, confident I would be broken. But instead, she walked straight into her downfall. She never expected my revenge to be so brutal. Not with fists, not with anger, but with silence, evidence, and the law. And that's the lesson. Betrayal destroys itself. All I had to do was let her choices bury her. She lost everything. I lost only a liar. And in that, I finally found my peace.